Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kayla and I maintain a backyard garden at my home in North Texas. So there are a couple things I need to get done around the garden today, and then a couple things I'm going to do this weekend. First off, I've got a couple things I need to harvest. I've got some strawberries and a bunch of snap peas that I want to go ahead and get picked. Next, I need to take out all the wildflowers that are kind of on their way out. And then I'm probably going to replace those with a couple starts that I got from the garden center. And then last thing for today, the tomatoes are beyond the point where they need to be trellised. So I need to get that Florida weave system in place. So I'm going to do that today as well. And I think that's it for today. So stay tuned and I'll show you what's going on. Alright, here are all the snap peas that I got today. There's still some left on there, but my container is full and I'm tired of picking them. So I'm going to leave those there for now. And next I'm going to be taking out the wildflowers. I went ahead and amended this pot with some high quality compost, and now I'm going to put in this orange Zinger Tomato. So this is a new variety for me. We'll see how it does. I'm noticing there are a lot of roly-polies in this pot. There. So I'm gonna have to do something about that, but I'll worry about that later. I'm gonna get these planted now. Yeah, that's it. And on this side, I'm putting in a Whopper eggplant. Okay, and last thing today is the tomato trellis. So I'm going to be using the same Florida weave system that I did in the fall, with one minor adjustment. So last time I had 2 poles over here and 2 poles over here, and then the string just went between them, and that worked pretty well, except for when the wind blew like this way or this way, the tomatoes would shift because there was nothing preventing them from moving sideways. So this year I'm going to put some poles in between each tomato and then weave the string like around them, and that will hopefully prevent some of the horizontal movement that I had in the fall. So yeah, I'll just get started on that. Alright, poles are in, so now I'm going to start stringing the string between them. Okay, so this front row is done. Basically, I have 2 strings every 4 inches, and as the tomatoes continue to grow, I'll keep adding more string. So these poles are what's different this year. So you can see the string goes around the tomato and then on the other side of the pole. So hopefully when the wind blows, this won't move too much this way or this way, because in the fall they basically just like all fell over this way. So yeah, I'm going to repeat the same thing on the tomatoes in the back, and then probably clean up some of the leaves that are down in the soil, and that's about it. Alright, so here is how we're looking. You can actually tell that there are 6 distinct tomato plants in here now. I cleaned up all the leaves that were around the bottom and touching the soil. So yeah, as these continue to grow, I'll keep adding new string, which will continue to keep everything upright. And yeah, really happy with how this turned out. It was stressing me out, so I'm glad to have that done. And yeah, I think that's all for today. So there's a couple more things I want to do this weekend, but for now, I'll see you later. Alright, so remember how I said I was going to come out during the weekend and do some more things? It's now the following weekend, because last weekend I just needed a nap thanks to baby Wesley, who is now 30 weeks along. So I've already added another level to these tomatoes, and I'm probably going to need to add another one pretty soon. But yeah, there's a lot to do today now. But the first thing I want to do is actually take out these peas, because they are, you can see they're pretty brown and drying out. So I want to go ahead and get those out so that any pests that are on them don't transfer to the tomatoes. And yeah, I think that's the first thing we're going to do today. Oh, I'm giving this lapel mic another go, by the way. Last time it was clipped onto my shirt, and so there was like a lot of extra staticky, ruffly noises. So I'm trying it on my hat. I look goofy, I'm sure, but we'll see if this works better. So let me know if the audio is like still bad. It's just nice not to have to be right next to the phone in order for y'all to hear me. Look how pretty these nasturtiums are. I forget which variety this is, but I'm gonna have to figure it out because I really like these. All of this dill over here has really taken off, which is great. I haven't noticed any caterpillars yet, so I'm definitely keeping an eye out for them. But I want to go ahead and get the butterfly shelter that I have set up, so that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so this is the shelter. I went ahead and transplanted some dill that I had growing inside in this green pot, which is quite heavy. This should be enough to keep it from blowing too much. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can like tie these to maybe to the fence or something like that, just for some extra security. But yeah, we'll get this dill in here ready to go, and then also the butterflies will need something to attach their chrysalis to, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these bamboo stakes in there as well, just kind of sticking out so that they have something eventually to put their chrysalis on. I might add more later, but yeah, that's the setup. I'll have to come out and hand water this, but that shouldn't be too difficult. So I'm gonna close this so that nothing can get in the meantime. And now we just have to wait for some caterpillars. I was walking around looking at things and had completely missed the fact that my hardneck garlic grew garlic scapes. And they're actually, I think, ready to harvest, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop these off. They say you should wait until they've like curved over like this. So yeah, and once you take the garlic scape off, it puts more energy back down into producing a bulb, so that's what we want. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these. Alright, next on the list is dealing with this scabiosa or pincushion flower. That's all these purple ones, which I love, don't get me wrong, but I've got this tomatillo right here that this is kind of crowding out. So unfortunately I'm going to have to chop back the scabiosa, I think, just to give it a little bit more growing space. So I'm gonna move that temporarily. And ooh, big spider web. Okay, get that out of there. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of like chop off this back half, and hope that that works. And be really careful not to accidentally chop my tomatillo. I could just remove the whole thing, but the bees really, really love this flower, so I want to keep it around because I want to keep the bees around. So that's why I'm not removing it just outright, at least not yet. Okay, I think that's probably good. I'll get a couple more right here. And we'll leave it like that for now. Oh, look. These are, I didn't know these were hardneck also. 2 more garlic scapes. Nice. here you can see these little tiny sunflowers about to bloom. And then this is 100% dianthus because I had this one bloom down here, so confirmed dianthus all in there. Nice sized hot banana pepper. I also just noticed the first little fig. Alrighty, I was gonna do some more things today. I wanted to get some drip irrigation set up in the pots that don't have it. And then, what else was I gonna do? Just some general maintenance tests like deadheading and whatnot, but I am tired. So, the transplants that I put in are getting big enough that they are needing supports. So I'm gonna put these in around the garden, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. I see a butterfly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Yeah. I don't have the energy for anything else. So yeah, next weekend I'll probably do the drip irrigation in all the pots that don't have it. And I think that's about it. So yeah, we'll probably have some more things to harvest next weekend, which will be exciting, but I think that's about it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.